Our story begins in 1786 in a region now known as Alaska, aboard the ship of a French explorer named La Perouse. Two cultures were about to meet, the French explorers and the Tlingit tribe of southern Alaska. The expedition dropped anchor in a place called Lituya Bay. The Tlingit people worshipped a creator known as the Raven God, whom they pictured as an enormous black bird. The great vessel of the La Perouse expedition was sent around the world to gather knowledge about geography and about the people of far-off lands. To the Tlingit, this ship could only have come from the sky. However, one Tlingit dared to look deeper and would approach the Raven. This one Tlingit saw that this was not a bird. It didn't come from the sky, but it was the work of man, such as himself. The men of the La Perouse expedition were under strict orders to treat with respect and dignity any people they might encounter. The Tlingit and La Perouse exchanged goods, and then the ship sailed away, never to return. Not all encounters between cultures and people had been so peaceful. This story continues a further 267 years in the past and approximately 4,800 miles to the south. Before 1519, the Aztecs of Mexico had never seen a gun. They too, at first, believed their strange visitors had come from the sky. The Spaniards and the Cortez, known throughout history as the Conquistadors, were not constrained by any injunctions against violence. Unlike La Perouse, the Conquistadors sought not knowledge, but gold. In the name of piety and religion, the Conquistadors utterly destroyed a society that contained art, astronomy, and architecture that equal anything Europe had to offer. By 1521, the Aztecs had receded into history, along with everything that made them who they were. Our story concludes in 2012, where people who have had educational, social, and scientific advantages that just 75 years ago were unheard of could still be as blind and short-sighted as the conquistadors of 500 years ago. A TV star from a short while back stated in a recent television interview that homosexuality was unnatural and detrimental to society. It's disheartening to think that in the 500 years that have passed between the conquistadors and present day, common sense still finds itself in the Dark Ages. We revile the conquistadors for their cruelty and short-sightedness, for choosing death. And we admire people such as La Perouse and the Tlingit for their courage and wisdom, for choosing life. Hopefully, one day the entire world will have sense enough to choose life over death.